Hi there folks, Borislav247 here with another video, and on this video I'm going to show you all how to take out the 3 main game mission hordes in what I consider to be the easiest way possible. And these 3 hordes are the Chemult Horde, the Butte Horde, and of course the Sawmill Horde. Now, each of these runs has been extensively tested by myself, and I can assure you that there is very few problems that you will encounter on any of these runs. The Chemult Horde only has one problematic area in the entire run, as does the Sawmill Horde. I will show both of these potential problems at the end of each run. The Butte Horde does not require anything shown, as it is as straightforward as can be. As well as this folks, I'm going to leave markers on the video so that anyone who is wanting to look for a specific horde can go straight to it, as opposed to having to watch the entire video or just skipping through it at points, just to make it a bit easier for folks, because this is in effect a tutorial video. So without any further ado folks, let's get on to the main video.
I've got more Molotovs, ammo in my saddlebags.
Good, good. Shit's gonna come in handy.
And the shit certainly will come in handy folks, because there are 4 remote bombs and 5 napalm molotovs that you can pick up here. And the remote bombs especially will be getting used. Now, as well as this folks, I recommend you have at least 3 grenades and 3 attractors in your inventory to use for taking out this horde, as well as 1 fast firing gun. But for most people by this stage in the proceedings, you will have something along the lines of possibly an MG45, or in my case I'm carrying an RPD. Either will suffice. In all fairness folks, the gunplay does not feature heavily in any of these runs, but a fast firing weapon is preferred. Makes the job a whole lot easier.
I see you. Let me know if you need my help.
Copy that.
Right folks, once I get here, what I like to do is to grab the 2 petrol cans that are nearby in this area, as well as the 3 canisters, and fire them into the kiosk that I'm eventually going to end up on top of. So I'm just going to speed this along a little bit folks, just so that it's not a bore. Like I say, that's the 2 petrol cans. There is also 3 canisters over here. Once you've got all these in, it is very handy when you actually bring the horde over, because they congregate in there in a big way, and you can take quite a number of them out just by having a few extra things in there. So that is the reasoning behind this. Okay, time to place some remote bombs, and the first one I like to place beside that gas canister there, and the second one obviously inside here in order to set off everything, and just a third one for good measure, because they do congregate in there in a big way. After this, I am looking to just arm myself with the frag grenades, and once I get close enough to the horde, I'm going to throw a couple at them just to get them chasing me. Okay folks, let's do this. Couple of grenades and I'm off. Right, the first thing I want to do now is make sure I have an attractor ready, and there is a very specific location I want to place this in. And it's right there. It slows down the horde nicely, and it just makes sure you've got a little bit of extra time to get up onto this roof section. Now from here, another grenade. Make the most of that attractor you placed over there before, because they're stacked up there nicely, and then get another attractor down here very quickly, because a good majority of the horde is just coming over this way now. I like to hit them with a little bit of gunplay here just while they're congregating, and then activate the first remote bomb. From here I'm looking to hit the freakers at the side of this this kiosk with gunplay. That just ensures that you're not going to get any freakers managing to get their way onto the roof. And from here, second and third remote bombs. Oh, look at that folks. Already you can see I've just about taken care of most of this horde. I'll probably only require 1 attractor from here. Now, I'm going to use a napalm Molotov here, but this is probably overkill, folks, because you could probably get away with a pipe bomb at this point. There doesn't look like there's that many left. And that is just about job done. There is quite literally, if I can see here, yep, there is, yep, 3 freakers left. So I'm just going to get the gun ready, and I'm going to take them out with the gun, nice and easy. And there we go, folks. When you do it that way, that is how easy this horde can be to take care of. Right, folks, coming up next is the one potential problem you can get with doing the run in this way. And here's the one problem you can face, folks. You can get onto the first section there, but you can't complete the climb onto the roof. If this happens, just get off, align yourself, and then press nothing else except the X button. Just keep tapping it until you get onto the roof. So again, just align yourself, then press nothing else except the X button. Keep tapping it until you get onto the roof. I guarantee you'll get up every time doing it that way. Right, folks, the second horde that you will face is the Iron Butte Horde, and in my opinion, the easiest of the 3. For this run, I have a very specific list of items I will use. 3 napalm Molotovs, 4 attractors, just 1 grenade, and I also like to use a stamina cocktail, as you will see when the run starts. I do quite a lot of running, but this honestly, folks, is a surefire way to take care of this horde. Start by creeping up on them. I arm the stamina cocktail before I actually engage the enemy here. Now from here, I'm looking to hit them with 3 napalm Molotovs, and then I'm running. Don't bother looking back. You don't have to. It does not matter. They will chase you. They are a tenacious bunch. You're just looking for that first attractor to be placed beside that vehicle. Run past it, then activate your survival vision. And just wait until they congregate beside the vehicle. At this point, over the fence line, this just gives you a little bit of extra time. And from here, I'm running to the second point. Again, arm yourself with another attractor. I am looking to place one just behind that particular barrel there. Yeah, that's roughly about the right place for it. And I'm running well ahead because I'm going to use the barrel and the crate. So then we got the barrel and then the crate. They do some nice damage, especially with the logs doing their job too. At this point, another attractor. And then move over here just to make sure you've got a nice angle to make the shot. And this is the final section of this run. Another attractor, and you want to wait until you're very near to the vehicle on the right hand side there. And then climb up onto that vehicle. And this is where you will use the grenade. Now once this grenade has been used, make sure you arm yourself with a gun, because what is left of the horde, there's not much. They can only get to you from the front of this vehicle, making it extremely easy to take them all out. And that's it for that horde, folks, because there is no problematic areas with this particular horde. Just follow the video and you will take them out nice and easy. Right, folks, this is the final mission horde that you will be presented with, and it is the Sawmill Horde. And it's nowhere near as scary as what you might first think. Preparations wise for this, before attempting it, you want ideally 6 napalm Molotovs, at least 4 frag grenades, and you want ideally at least 4 attractors and 4 attractor bombs. But the more you have, the better. Right, just going to make my way over to a specific spot where I'm going to start this run. And I always start my runs over in this area because it is one of the safest places to start. I'm basically looking to bring out the horde, bring the whole of the horde or most of it over to this side of the sawmill, and then move them over to the other side. So I start off with an attractor bomb just to get them out. Immediately I'm going to throw another attractor, and then follow it up with a grenade when there is enough of them in place there, which you can see there is. After this, I'm only going to use one more grenade because they congregate in that one spot, and then I'm moving. I want another attractor down here, and then I'm going to climb to the top of this roof. This is just going to give me time, can relax a little, give the horde time to all get over here. And once there's a large enough group down there, just another grenade. Now at this point, I want to run off this roof and do a dive roll when coming off it. That ensures you use very little in the way of health in terms of getting damaged. And from here, I'm heading over to this carriage, where I am going to climb up onto it, but not before releasing another attractor. And I'm going to have another grenade at the ready. I will stress grenade. I do not want to be touching the napalm molotovs. I want to be keeping them for the next particular area I'm going to. Now, this point is very important. I tracked the bomb there. I'm not even looking back to see what's behind me. That is to slow the horde down and to give me time. I also want to get that wood pile down there. Again, that is going to give me extra time. Then I'm going to climb up here. Now this part, take your time with. Inch slowly onto that ledge, and then again inch slowly towards that spot. Have a look back when you do get there. Just make sure that they're all heading back towards you from the back way there. If they're not, you're not in the right spot, but I will show at the end of this video exactly what happens if you're not in the right spot. But right now, folks, I'm just in a very envious position of being able to relax and throw these napalm molotovs on the freakers that are gathered nicely below me. If you just make sure when you're using these napalm molotovs to wait until the effects of the molotov have fully disappeared before throwing the next one. That way you will ensure maximum kills. Now, once you've used all 6 of your molotovs, there will not be that many of the freakers left, and you have a number of options. You can either start throwing attractors out and then throwing explosives when they congregate around the attractor. You can also just throw out attractor bombs, and that'll kill 20 of them at a time. Or you can just get your gun out and just mow them down. If you're using one of the first 2 options that I suggested, just make sure that you throw them a reasonable distance away from yourself so that you don't get blown off the ledge from the explosion. It doesn't happen all the time. You can get away with it a lot of the time, but there are on occasions where you will come unstuck with this. So just beware of this, folks. Right, as you can see, I've now used up all my napalm molotovs, so I'm actually going to use 1 or 2 of my attractor bombs. Nice and easy. Just throw them over there. No danger of being blown off the ledge when I throw it that far away. And just wait, I'll get 20 kills there. And yeah, just going to do it again. Yep, not many left. I could use a Molotov at this point if I wanted to, one of the normal Molotovs, but I'm just going to get the gun out and just take care of the last of them with gunplay. Just make sure to use the survival vision in order to see where they are, because obviously there's quite a pile of them down there. And that is the Sawmill Horde done and dusted. And finally, before I end this video entirely, I'm going to show you what happens when you do not put yourself in the right position on this ledge. Okay folks, here is potentially what can go wrong on this particular run, and it is all to do with the placement on this ledge, because it is that important. I've done everything right here up until now. I slowly inch my way onto that ledge, but what do I do here? I don't go far enough forward. And if you don't, this is what you're going to find will happen. You're thinking, why are they not congregating down below me? Yep, they're all heading towards you here right now. And although at first you might think, oh, this isn't actually that bad a spot still. I can still kill them and they're not really getting near me. Well, it's not going to stay that way for long. Because as you can already see, 1 or 2 of them are starting to get onto the ledge beside you. They're starting to get all around you. It's only a matter of time before you're going to get bumped by one of these lot. And there you go. And from there, you're in trouble. Right folks, this is the nice and easy way to just ensure that when you get up onto this particular ledge that you are in the correct position on the ledge. As always, inch yourself out, go forward a touch. Now, I know that's not the correct spot at this point. Go forward a bit more. Now look back. If you're still seeing the horde climbing up there, move forward some more. You ideally want to be beside the corner there, or just in front of it. And quite literally folks, as soon as you see the horde coming back down and heading towards you, you know you are in the right position. It's as simple as that folks. And from there, you can do whatever you like. And that folks basically wraps up this video. Thank you very much folks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope this video is of help to a lot of people, because it is genuinely a harrowing experience for a lot of people when they cannot progress past any one of these hordes, and nobody deserves to not be able to complete this fantastic game simply because they can't get past one of these hordes. All the best folks.